Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
I usually watch all of Kevin Stefanski's press conferences because I really enjoy the way that he handles himself. But watching the pregame for the upcoming Jaguars game, he seemed a little off, almost exhausted, and it's a culmination of everything with the Week 1 result and these latest allegations against Deshaun. Additionally, I don't think you would find a Browns fanatic out there who considers himself more of an Andrew Berry fan than me. I believe in Andrew Berry, but I also believe that this all goes south. Deshaun's contract goes south. The result for the Browns goes south. That puts Andrew Berry on the hot seat, and that's an unfortunate reality. So don't really know what to feel right now. I feel like Kevin is emotionally struggling. I can't imagine what Andrew Berry is having to juggle right now, and truly, it's a sad state of affair. I empathize with Kevin Stefanski's apparent struggle in the press conference, and I can only imagine what's going on behind the scenes. So there's my 2 cents.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Casey, it'll be interesting to see. I can't, I shouldn't say that. I don't think either Stefanski or Andrew Berry will necessarily lose their job if they decide to move on from Watson. I think they've earned that. I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong, but it would surprise me if either one of them got fired as a result of the Watson thing not working out. I think Kevin Stefanski's trying to figure out, what do I do with this offense? I think that's weighing most on his mind right now.
Well, he's dealt with so much. If you think all the stuff Stefanski's dealt with since he came in during COVID and everything that's transpired since then, he's had a lot of pressure on him before, but he's never had this. He's never had a lack of offensive identity. So that is probably weighing on him. They have to get this off the ground. They pushed all their chips in when they moved on from all the offensive coaches to placate to Watson's strengths, for this not to go well, for them not to have a solid plan. So, he's burning the midnight oil. Stefanski's not seeing his family. He's in there just grinding, trying to get this thing on the tracks. But I'm 100% with you, and I've been on record, and I've said it on this show. I think that if this thing with Watson burns and they have to eat all the money, I think Berry and Stefanski are still there. I think that everything they went through last season and persevered, I think that they've earned that leeway through ownership. I think ownership knows that as long as they keep those two guys, the ship will keep pointing north. And for a franchise that lacked direction for so long to finally have direction and then just turn away from it, I don't think Haslam's going to do that. And just like you said, I could be wrong. I could be misreading the situation. That's just the way I feel. I feel that Jimmy knows he has stability in those two in particular, and he's seen them do too many things with less for them just to move away. So it obviously we don't want to go that way. We want this thing to get back on the tracks, and we want to start winning games. There's too much money invested in this team to not win games and to not be successful. So it's all about compartmentalizing and taking it to Jacksonville and leaving Northern Florida 1-0 this week.